YouTube's weird. Like you have to open the dashboard. You have to have like the dashboard open on a certain page, and then it's gonna be like waiting for connection, and then you have to start your stream. You have to have like a tab open. Yeah. Thank you, Turbos. Help me lurk there. Go over there and set the stream to like the 160p so it doesn't use any of your bandwidth, and then lurk there for me. Oh, you need like 5,000 hours, watch hours before you can monetize on YouTube. Mostly, I think I'd probably gonna be using it for VODs and like linear content that I post, but it would be nice to have. It's you know, things are getting more dire, so I've really got to step up my efforts for this whole internet content creator thing. Anyways, hey everyone, thank you. What would I do without you? Thank you for helping me pull myself together and run my internet empire. Today we're gonna work. Yeah, it's a lot of hours. I mean, I guess it's you know, 5,000 people only have to watch 1 hour, so tell 5,000 of your friends to watch me. We're gonna work today. We're gonna work on cute little hats. I'm gonna make myself a little eye patch. We're gonna complete some screenshot stuff because I really wanted to be done with my presentation. It's a lot of hours and or friends. Yeah, who doesn't have 5,000 friends? Come on. And we're gonna go through a list of to-dos that we're gonna try to at least. I think I finally fixed the. No, I didn't. I was like, oh, I think I finally fixed the that bug that I was getting. It's like the JSON warning type nulls are right, but no, that's that is in fact still happening, sadly. So, oh, I think I know what it is. Yeah, I actually might know what it is now. I think that happens for users that don't have that have the default profile picture. It gives none. Interesting. Well, we'll fix that later. Yeah. How the Zomboid round stuff. Yeah, so it did improve the performance. Yeah, I messed around with some Zomboid stuff over the weekend. Our new friend Blue Text sent me a lot of messages about mods. They're very enthusiastic about doing a highly modded thing, which I'm going to experiment with on Friday. I kind of like the idea of like having the Raccoon City map, and there's like a much more urban setting. There's also Ravens Creek, which is like a city map that is very popular with a lot of people. So I'm gonna check that stuff out and try to do like a build 42 thing on Friday. It'll be a single player, just to screw around. We'll probably die a lot, but it'll be interesting. And I'm gonna like maybe add a bunch more like action-y sort of stuff, so it's a little bit faster paced to watch. But anyways, to answer your question, yeah, there is just a JSON file in the in your Zomboid folder. And in that JSON file is a field that decides how much RAM should be allocated. See a lot more about Zomboid. Yeah, 42 added. Yeah, 42 added a few towns, and they overhauled some towns. I mean, I could show you right now. I suppose we don't have to go like right into working. I've been playing a bit of it off stream. The build 42 was pretty fun. You could do like black. You know what? We'll look at that for a minute. You can't stop me. We'll do that for a little bit and then we'll work. Oh, where's my mouse cursor? Hello? I guess my computer's stopping me. Where's my mouse cursor disappeared? there it is. We don't have to derail. Just finally got this up. Well, I want to do it anyway. It's a short 6. No, it'll be like 20 minutes. I'm not even going to change the stream title. It's still going to say software and game development. We're breaking the rules. It'll take me a second to get set up though. For instance, I have to change the graphic settings so it's not full screen. I can't see what any of my beautiful viewers are saying right now. I gotta close this. Oh man, my layout is a disaster. Ba ba ba. Come on, hurry up. I'm excited about getting stuff done generally today. I have ideas. Let's see if I can remain focused long enough to accomplish any of them after a brief tour. Why is it taking so long to load? Oh shit, am I vippened? I'm not. No, okay. Let's see. Options. Windowed. Yep. Huh. There we go. There it is. All right, check it out. Ooh. Very spooky. More loading. Yeah, they added a ton of stuff. They've totally overhauled like how crafting works and like made a bunch of the UI better, performance improvements. The lighting looks better. Added like more crops and like more expansive crop season. There's just a huge laundry list of changes. We'll go over here. Wow. Any minute now. Man, I don't know what's going on. Why everything's loading so slow right now. This is so embarrassing. I swear this never happens. There we go. Alright, so first of all, they added this like lake mansion. This and the new lake. But like look at this little house in the middle of nowhere. Oh, I'm way overloaded on. What am I carrying right now? Nails, okay. I was doing a little bit of tidying up in here. Oh, I got a bunch of crates on me too, that's right. I gotta drop these. I gotta drop all this stuff. Crates. Please. So there is a mod that does boats, and I don't know that it's in compatible with 4.2 yet. I haven't checked, but that is a thing. So that's definitely on my agenda. Although we're landlocked here, even though it kind of looks like there is a. Oh my god! Here, we'll just put this right there for now. And then crates. And I'll place these crates back in the corner. In the corner here. There we go. All right, now I'm no longer way down. But yeah, look at this. It's just like this giant mansion. And it's not quite, I had to dismantle a bunch of stuff just to save power, but I still have it sorted away. But this room has like 2 fridges and several freezers and like an ice cream like freezer chest in here when you come in. And then this room over here has like more chest freezers and is like I don't know, like supposed to be a butchery room. I don't know what's up with it because there's like a grate in the floor. It's got like a garage. And then the zombies broke the door down, so I had to make my own. Little garage workshop in here. I'm gonna close this door too. And like the second story, it's this whole like rustic cabin sort of vibe. You know, this living room, this opulent, bunch of bookshelves, little office with a ham radio. Here's where we got the generator out here. This is why I still have power. All right, cool. We got days worth of power left. Nice kitchen, and like there's like 5 of these wood ovens in this house. There's like one in every fucking room. There's one in the bedroom. Little master closet, and then there's a 3rd floor. Look at all. Oh shit! Ah. And then there's a 3rd floor up here. There's even more bedrooms. Look, there's a nice painting. There's like a barracks in there. Bathroom. Another bedroom up here. There's a projector. I don't think it does anything. Well, there's a bunch of empty beer bottles in here. Huh. And then, another thing I haven't mentioned yet. There's like a smithy, this workshop out here. You can like blacksmith stuff. So like this is already here, but you can build this wherever you want. But like you can melt metal in the furnace, and then you can like kiln stuff. So you can do like pottery and glass blowing, and then you could forge, like just straight up forge stuff. So you can make swords, like armor. I'm almost to metal smithing 9, so I can almost make like the top tier of stuff. It's yeah, it's nuts. They've added all kind of, you look at all the new skills. You could like knap stone tools, and like there's carving, knapping, glass making, masonry, which I haven't even started on yet, but you can make stuff out of stone, pottery, and welding is now separate from metalworking, so they're 2 different skills. And then there's animals, which I haven't messed with yet either. You can do like animal husbandry, so you can have like livestock and like chickens and eggs, and you can like do leather tanning. So it's like they straight up like added like a whole medieval peasant experience into the game, into the vanilla game. Yeah, well, yeah, forging, tracking, and trapping. Well, forging was already there, and so is trapping, but they've improved all of that stuff. So yeah, I'm very excited for when this gets multiplayer. Look, there's a mod installed. Here's my 1988 Toyota Hilux. Ah, it's beautiful. Look at it. I've armored it. Ah, 1988 Toyota Hilux Extra Cab. Ah, it's wonderful. I've got like all the armor on it, and there's, you know, this is a mod that you can install like add-ons and like utility boxes. I've got like extra trailers over here. And look how much, by the way, look how much storage this trailer has. 637 storage. Madness. It makes you very slow to tow it around because it's huge, but you can just go in and clear out the entire warehouse all at once. And yeah, they added a bunch of stuff I haven't been to, but like Muldraw, the Cortman Medical Building is like huge now. It's like a 2-building compound with a gate around it, instead of that one little the one little like medical building that we were in before. Let's see, there's another town I think down here that I haven't been to yet, and I think there's another one like over here that I haven't been to yet. And they made a bunch of other changes to various things to improve them. Like there's just various buildings that have just been totally overhauled to be more interesting, more stuff. Also, like I don't know if it was a thing before. Oh, basements. A bunch of the buildings in a lot of places have basements now. Like a lot of the houses have an extra story below, so you can go underground. It's like there's a lot. There is a lot, and the patch, they're not even done adding stuff in the patch yet. So very hyped about it. We're gonna definitely be playing more Zomboid on this channel, but for now, we're gonna work. I tell you what. Oh, what happened there? Whee. All right. Now, where do we begin? I have done some screenshot stuff. I'll show you what I was cooking on recently. That is not it. Hold on. There we go. And then we want you. So you can see, like, this is like a mock-up of a screenshot, right? So I'm still working on a presentation for my concept here of this, what this project is, right? The software that I want to be able to make like interactive, multiplayer interactive live streaming, live edited experiences. So this is like a mock-up of that race thing, right? So here's everyone, here's all the spectators in chat, like watching the actual players. And here's like a little context menu that I could spawn, and then like spawn an oil slick there, or make a pothole, etc., etc. Look, it's Papa. There's Papa and Amma and others. There's me. I'm standing there. I'm drinking coffee. You can't really tell, but I'm drinking coffee. So I'm making a few little screenshots just like this that show a few possibilities. So the next one I'm gonna do is, have I actually completed the screenshot yet? I don't think I have. We'll go over there. Let's see, I've got another project to open. Yeah. Hey, bud. We've got a cat here. He's headbutting my mouse hand. He's making it difficult to do. Oh, okay. I'm gonna open up myself a little beverage as well. All right, so we have our other project open here, and I made that little like plate up restaurant scene. If anyone remembers that. Let's see. The restaurant. And there's a sequence to go with it. Like so. Yeah, the bear chef. I'm the bear chef. Look at me. I am the bear chef. So if we go here. Are they working? Okay, good. They are all facing the camera. Excuse me, cat. Like, hey, what are you doing? Sorry, cat's yelling at something out the window. Be polite. So I was thinking about doing something like this, right, from this corner, and then it could be like, oh, have another one of those little menus where it's like spawn lunch rush, like challenge competitive eater, or like a food critic comes in, something like that. And I'm perfectly open to suggestions for this type of stuff. So I will work on this. One's pretty much done. in my opinion. So I'm ready to screenshot that. And for now, we're gonna go to the last scene and work on that. We'll work on the actual engine stuff, so I can. Oops. So I can. Where to put it? Where to put it? Where to put it? Where to put it? Good bus. Post some things in here that are going on. Basically, I'm doing most of this in engine, and then I'm like opening Photoshop basically to do the last little bit and like add fake UI and like notes, etc. As you can see, I forgot about the shark shooting a laser. As you can see, we've got a lot going on here. This can actually go away. But as this one, I envision. I think I have a sequence in here too, don't I? Yeah. This one I envision as like a raid boss, right? So the big guy would be like another Twitch streamer that raids into your stream, and they get the option to participate in like a mini game and become a raid boss. And then all of these, oh yeah, I need that another player back in because the mech wasn't working right. All of these are the. Hey, you fucking calm down, bud. All these are the actual players that got stopped like mid-episode, and then they had to fight the raid boss. And then we could do something like, oh, depending on how many raiders they brought in, there's like every raider is a bat, or the more raiders they brought in, like the higher their power level or something. So we're gonna add a little bit of stuff like that. Hey, you okay, buddy? You okay? Was he mean to you? Were you sleeping? Did he jump on you and bite you in your face? It's okay, bud. And we are going to cap the FPS of this to be real low. So it saves. Okay, that's too low. There we go. So it saves some juice. Anywho, I'm thinking as we need another player up here. And maybe we'll have like, oh, you know what? Maybe we'll have another player like doing a jump attack on this guy's noggin. That seems fun. So, I need to like pause these particle effects or something. Here, I'm gonna put this into unlit so it uses less resources. There we go. All right. So we need one more person here participating. He's gonna be like, I don't know, like Ryu jump kicking this guy in the face. And then we'll put some text up here where it's like, raid boss, stream name, blah blah blah, raider, the number of raiders, the 1500 bat raiders. But who should our fourth player be? We have a wizard, we have a pirate riding a shark who shoots lasers, and we have this like cyberpunk lady who's getting blown up, sadly for her. So who else should there be? Do I have like a ninja? That'd be pretty cool. I think I do have a ninja. Hold on. Oh my god. I do have a ninja. But will they be visually distinct enough is the question. I don't know if they'll like pop on the scene from this distance. I guess a samurai would be good too. A samurai would definitely stand out a bit more than sort of iconic shape. Or a Viking. The mech's kind of wonky, so we're not going to do that. Oh, you know what? I've got like some horror assets. Horror. We can use something like that. Or bring the bear chef back out. Oh, you know what? There's the cheerleader. That would be kind of cool. Is there a prefab for her? Why is that like they started doing this when nobody has hair anymore? Rigged. At least give me prefabs if you're gonna do that. Oh, is that not working? Oh shit. Am I crashing? I think I crashed. Oh, I did crash. No! Look, I crashed. Don't worry, I'll fix it. Ooh, wow, it really crashed. It is not happy today. Oh yeah, there's another thing we're gonna do. We're gonna implement the asset Starblade sent me. I actually did implement some of them, but the materials were acting weird. I don't know why they're not exporting correctly, so we're gonna look at that today as well. But I'll close Blender for now. Come on, buddy. I guess we're gonna close all of the Unreal. It's having a tough time. Open. Open up. Open up. There we go. We're back. I'm here for you. There we go. Let's change the camera position as well. That was kind of it's cropped a little close. You know what I'm saying? Let's give ourselves some breathing room. Something like that. There we go. I like that. Yeah. All right, and we will start that. And that should be good now. Though, oh yeah, it's probably still on cooldown because it failed. Yeah, hold on, I can fix that. Fixing fun. Fun, reinitializing. There we go. Ah, it's still out of sync. We'll look at that later too. I think another thing I can do is I can turn off like the Marbo geometry. That might help a little bit. I guess I can't do it at runtime. All right, back to what we were doing. Open up the other project. We are going to make a raid boss fight. All right. Let's see. Go back to our raid boss fight. Raid boss. Alrighty. Now, I believe we were adding cheerleaders. Important business. You know what I never played? Lollipop Chainsaw. I have no idea if it's any good. It seems like it would be like the ridiculous kind of enjoyable that I would like. Oh, why am I so high right now? Like location? No. Like location wise, not like sobriety wise. You know what I'm saying? I appear to be floating very high off the corner of the screen. Unusually high. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no, never mind. I'm just confused by all the gray in OBS right now. There we go. All right, cheerleaders. One of her decent spectacle fire, but the minigames were odd. Yeah, I mean, that's sort of par for the course for that sort of game. It's just like, let's cram in a bunch of minigames that are just to pad out that playtime. Like the Chihuahua racing and God Hand, which is amazing. Okay, so we are seeing some weird behavior when adding. Well, actually, maybe I should do it before we get to the sequencer. If I do that, and then is that? Are you for real? All right. Okay. We were seeing some weird behavior in the other scene where if we added the hair and childed like the hair mesh to the character mesh, it would keep changing position in the sequence. So I hope that doesn't happen here. So now we've got our cheerleader who has hair. We're going to open our sequence again. All right, looks like her hair has remained in the correct spot. We're gonna move her here. So what we really need as well is we need to see the game camera. We need this point of view. We can make it more cinematic as well, since we have a better idea of what we're doing now. But let's pin this open. Actually, if we want to get really fancy, we can do something like we could have another viewport like so, and then this viewport looks at a specific camera, is the perspective of a particular camera like so. Okay, cool. Now we can have that open like here. Maybe like down here. So we can get like a more cinematic angle if we want, you know? But this will be our composition. Actually, yeah, maybe something like this. guess we need to see like up, so we can see like the name tag above this guy, because it'll be like Raider, it's Marion Beret, breaking in 2,000 Raiders. It's tricky because these guys, none of these guys are like very able to easy to read from a distance, these characters. All right, that's fine. Let's do our posing for now, and then we'll figure out the rest later. So we have junkie. Oh, that's the cyberpunk is a junkie. Okay. Oh, I think I figured out the hair problem just now too. All right. Yeah, I did figure out hair problem. I can fix that though. All right. We are going to add our cheerleader to the sequence. Let's have a health bar UI for the boss. Yeah, we can do both. I definitely wanted to like visually say a name so it's clear, like somebody looking at a screenshot be like, oh, that represents like the Raider. You know, so I don't have to like do like a big write-up to necessarily explain what's going on in the specific screenshot. They can like look at it with the rest of the stuff in context and be like, oh, okay, this is somebody like another Twitch streamer that just came in, and that's their avatar essentially. All right, so we've got our cheerleader. We are going to add the control rig for them so we can pose her. She's gonna be doing like I'm imagining like Sheik in Smash Bros. Melee, how she does that like leaping chop, but I want to give her like a big like axe or something. So we can look at that. Hold on. Sheik, Smash, Melee, air, attack. But I can find a screenshot of this. Not the kick, but the chop. I want the chop. There's gotta be like a wiki that has like screen caps of every attack, right? Smash Brothers Melee wiki. Boop, boop. We'll look together. Characters. Okay, Smash Melee. Great. So the Sheik. Oh, they don't have images of... Oh, okay. No, see, they don't have this for everyone? For everything? Yeah. Yeah, a video of the moveset as well. It's like, look, we're already a good portion of the way there. We got the taunt and the idol. That's it? And only for Sheik? Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay, I thought it was the... Oh, here we go. This is exactly what I wanted. This one. This is what I was thinking of right here. That sort of forward chop. We will open... Oops, how did that happen? All right, open that screenshot here. There we go. Copy that into... How can I... You know, I'm going to save this as a different so I can... No, come back. Come back. Here we go. I'm going to export this as PNG so I can have it open in like pure ref or something. Yeah. And you put this on the desktop. And Shazam. Shazam? Oh. There we go. We'll do it from this side. Hey, look, there are explosions here. I guess the stream title isn't a lie. We've done it. All right, let's begin rotating these bones. Oh, whoa, wait. Do I have multiple selected? Okay, I did. It's like, how is that happening? Ooh, I'm on fire, baby. Let's be like that. And then it is frustrating how this is laid out hierarchy. It's like, oh, thigh right, thigh left, calf left up here, spine, foot left. What? Why? Why is this not in order? Do that. Oh, well, see, got multiple selected again. Silly me. Yeah, okay, and the hair isn't childed to it in the sequence, which is interesting. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Let's get rid of her hair. And then in the sequence, we are going to add the hair as its own thing. So add that to the sequence. Select hair. Add. Oh, you're still in the way. And so add actor. There we go. And then what we can do is we can attach the hair to this in the sequence. Or rather, we can attach the hair to the cheerleader, not the wizard. Add as your and attach. There we go. Oh, we did. Did we do it backwards? I think we may have done it backwards. We want to attach this mesh to the cheerleader on the head, and then we will reset the transform and rotate 90. There we go. So now when we move the cheerleader, the hair should go with. And they're the same scale, so we don't even have to do with any screwing around with any of that size changing fuckery. Yeah, there we go. Hello. All right, so if we rotate her at the shoulders, this isn't critical to the presentation. This is just nice practice for me. There we go. God, I wish these were in order. This is absolutely silly. All right, so she's gonna be holding a weapon in her left hand and doing the chop. difficult with this stupid base FK rig. There we go. Like so. I'm gonna rotate the wrist. Sort of. Took some effort, but I'm here to co-work. Yay! Welcome in, Davine. You home already? Wow, you're home early. Well, buckle in, buddy. 'Cause we're making some things here, sort of. Oh no, you're still at work. Okay. You're still at work, but you're doing work within work. Oh shit. Now her pose is, I don't know if I mean, we're wearing a skirt here. I don't think I need to go that crazy. But like if I wanted to match it more closely, it would be like much more like that, but we're not gonna do that. We're pretty good like that. Nope, not like that. You. Nope. Why? Why is it keep like? Come on. There we go. And you. Nope. You. Yep. Okay, it's looking pretty good. We're doing it. All right, now what weapon should I give her? We could probably give her a chainsaw, which would be a funny nod to the lollipop chainsaw thing I was talking about a second ago. Or I was thinking like a big bloody axe if I have such a thing. A big bloody axe. Let's see what we got here. Meshes, weapons. Let's get you out of the way for a bit. Surely I have something that's stained in blood. Or like a meat cleaver or something. Oh, here's an axe. Or a hatchet, I suppose. Well, we don't have like a blood-stained weapon in this horror pack? I guess I could probably add my own bloodstain to it. Oh, here we go. Okay, yeah, I like this. Oh, dude. Okay, hold on. What we could do is we could like, all right, bring this in. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Are you like inside his chest? Weapon, sword, weapon, stab, jab. It just didn't make it in. Let's see. There it is. Okay, so we can add this to the scene. And then we can attach it to our cheerleader's left hand. Just hand left. Okay, great. And then we, oh, come back. We reset the transform so that it snaps there. We'll give her a little rotate in world space, or not in world space. What's going on here? Why are you? Why is that your default orientation? That's interesting. All right, that's fine. curl the finger. No. We will curl the fingers around it. I mean, there's no possible way we're gonna anything's ever gonna get close enough to see this, but we're gonna just do it correctly because we know. Sure. So now, but we can also, oh, now this is going to be interesting. I wonder if the scaling it up is going to make things wacky. Okay, no, I don't want to scale that. Actually, maybe I do. Scale it like that, like that. So just got like a big old cleavy boy. You know what I'm saying? There we go. All right. She looks like a Bleach character. Excuse me. Okay, extremely cool. We have our cheerleader wielding a giant cleaver that's about to hit a demon. Now, just to satisfy my own curiosity, I'm going to search the word blood. Yeah, Kenpachi's daughter, exactly. Right. Oh, yeah. Oh, decals. I haven't really messed with decals much. But I think you could just they're like stickers you can put on stuff. If I have a blood decal, I can just pop that on there. Now, is that a different object, or do I have to be like, add a decal with this texture? It's a pretty basic thing that I've just never done it. At least not in Unreal. Decal actor. Decal actor contains a decal component, which can be used to render material modifications on top of existing geometry. Oh, it can actually oh, I see. You can can modify the thing underneath it too. That's fun. All right. Tell you what, I need to take a quick break. I'll be back in 5-ish minutes. Let's do a little dance for you because I care. Oh, uh-oh. One. There we go. Ah, dance for me. Oh wow, it really slowed down. I don't know what's going on there. What? Uh-oh. We'll move the optimization thing up today too. We'll figure out what's going on there. Why is it so slow? What's happening? Where's the correct version of me? There we go. This is nuts. Wait, what if I do this? If I minimize these? That kind of helped. There we go. All right. I'll be back in just a minute. Oh shit! Hey everyone. I'm back. Oh, dang it. There we go. Is it still working? Yeah, it is. Cool. Hey. 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 Okay. Back in action. Oh, we're gonna do... Oh, I got a message. Who's messaging me? Okay. I'll check on my chatters, my beautiful chatters here. Hello, everyone. Good to see ya. All right. Is there a way I can, like, if I make this way smaller, is that actually rendering at a smaller resolution? Bop, bop, bop. I'm so tiny. All right, back to what we were doing. I just realized that this hasn't been visible like the whole time. Actually, we don't really need it anymore, since we're not going to do the whole like leg up crazy high thing. It was useful as a sort of reference though. All right, big old cleaver cheerleader. We've got viewport 2 over here. That is just where the camera be. We're gonna need more light too. So here I can actually, let's make this bigger, and this will be like what the screenshot actually looks like. So we need more light. We're not popping enough over here. We can also maybe do like post-processing and add saturation. But let's see here. We need a... We should have a directional light already, right? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, bro does have nice horns. No doubt. Oh. Alright. What's going on with that? Oh, is it because the sky sphere is casting a shadow? That might be why it's not actually letting the directional light in. Let's go back to layout mode. Let's see here. You casted a shadow? Huh? You blocking light? I don't want you to have gravity either, just in case. Cast shadow. Huh. Yeah, that was it. Well, now that's waste. Yeah, so all the light we were getting was actually just emitted like a mist of light off the sky sphere. Now it's going to be too harsh, which we can also deal with. It would be kind of cool to get that shadow in there, though. Look at that. Whoa. Pretty good. Pretty good. But yeah, that's definitely too harsh. So we're going to bring that down quite a bit. Let's try 1 lux. That's already making it pop a bit more. So, you know, those night vision goggles, it puts the lotion on. Put the lotion in the basket. Can I do the light from this? Oh, I can. Nice. Oh, I've lost my jumpy shadow. Okay, that's pretty good there, I think. We don't actually... Oh, okay, it came back. Oh, yeah, there we go. It was just a distance clipping thing. All right, that's a setting I can tweak. And then we also got the shark shadow on the ground, which is fun. Okay, they're shaping up. Let's go apply some post-processing. I wish I could like always on top this window easily. I mean, maybe there is a way, I just don't know it. But we're gonna move it out of the way for now. We're gonna add a post-processing volume to this scene. So we can process postly. And we'll look at it from this camera. All right, so we'll do exposure. Ooh. Oh, you know what? First things first is we need to turn on infinite extent as well. Otherwise, this isn't going to do anything. There we go. Unbounded. Now, I think I probably will leave it on automatic metering for now. But we're going to mess with the color grading. Too much. All right, so let's go back to 1. Can you do math in this? You can. All right. We can go black and white if we really want. Old timey. I think a little bit more color. I'm gonna like ramp the saturation by 10%. I guess you can't even see what I'm doing since it's right behind me. Yep. There we go. All right, a little bit more contrast, probably. Bump the contrast. Now, some of these I'm not exactly sure. What's gain gonna do? What's the difference between gain and gamma? You know? I see. Okay, well, we're not gonna screw with the gamma. Ooh, we could. I did. This is a little bit better. Now everyone pops pretty well, although it was unfortunate that this guy's like already against a blue background. He's not standing out very well. Maybe we can just get rid of this explosion thing here and then replace it with just like an explosion decal or something, because it's gonna be a still image, obviously. All right, let's save what we got. It's looking pretty good. If we want to get real crazy, we could do like some advanced color grading where we're like, oh, hey, let's like on this, let's make the highlights like a gold color, you know, and then the shadows like a blue color. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do that. Anything else we could? That's pretty good. We're not gonna go overboard with the effects. I need an art director, to be honest. Let's see, can we move the bats down? Pretty cool. All right, cool. I am mostly satisfied with the layout. Now, this guy needs like a ball of fire in his hand. Because I say so. Let's see. Fire. Oh, okay. No. Oh wait, I did fire. Is that what I wanted? Just want fire. Ooh, fire new. That doesn't look like fire. It looks like smoke. Hey, that looks like smoke. It's not what fire looks like. Yeah, see that's more fiery. You getting it? Smoking is bad. It's bad for. Oh, okay. That might be it. Let's put a large fire here. Where to go? Is it like in his hand? Excuse me, I'm looking for my large fire. There we go. Ooh, that is large. Look at that. Ooh, what a large fire that is. What happened? What is this? What am I holding here? Oh, it's a skybox. Okay. Good. We can change the colors as well. So let's make it like a, like a spooky purple fire. Very demonic. No, it blends in too much with the background. Green fire. Do you have a face I can pose? Hey, do you have a face? No, I guess you probably, there'd be like a blend shape thing, which like almost definitely doesn't exist. The faceless one. Yeah, okay, that's decent. All right, he's got a little fire thing going on. I'm not super thrilled about this guy's fireballs. I think they're pretty generic. Also, not even originating from his stat. Oh, shit. Didn't mean to do that. Yep. Sure. Now, is there a way I can... Actually, hold on. What if I do this and then... Huh, there it is. And can I advance a single frame? All right, yeah. We're gonna wait for the... Yeah, okay, hold on. We're gonna get the perfect moment. I need a shark laser. The next. Oh yeah, we do right. Next cycle. Everyone, get ready for shark laser. Come on. Come on, shark laser. Any moment. Sick. All right. Oh wait, why are the bats still moving when I guess that just must be how their sprites work. Wow, very cool. Oh, is everyone T-posing now? Wait, what? Oh, okay, yeah, because they're different instances of the. Okay, yeah, I need to do it over here then. There's also not a lot of bats around your head right now, bud. Where'd all your bats go? Hey, buddy, where's your bats? Okay. We can work with this. And then we're gonna just do some text like UIE stuff. So that's fine. Great, we're almost there. We have a special object that we made for this scenario. Wow, still searching. We have EPB camera facing text. Now, the fun part about this is at runtime, this will always face the camera. So I don't need to worry too much about positioning it and rotating it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I don't know why, but I've been conceptualizing this as player 3. And we can make it the color of a hoodie. Wait, huh? Why is it? Oh, it needs to be... I need to make this material that this text is using not be affected by post-processing. I think that's what the issue is. So if we go text renderer, this is the text. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, okay, unlit. This is the one that I made. So this is unlit. It should be affected by lighting and all, but I guess post-processing is a different rendering layer. Is there just a checkbox I can toggle off that says like, oh, receives post-processing? Post-process material? No. Forward shading, usage, used on. Okay, no, we don't want any of that. I'm curious what all these do. We want to not be affected by anything. This is basically just consider yourself a part of the UI. Blend mode, masked. Yeah, I think one of these might work, to be honest. Material domain. Yeah, buddy. User interface. Would that work? Oh, it did not like that. No, it doesn't like any of these. Surface. Light functions are going to screw everything up. Yeah. Yeah, okay, definitely not. All right, surface it is. I guess we could try. Yeah, that's not good. Additive. Nope. Oh, will that actually work? That's weird. Oh, that actually is getting us a little bit more. We're preserving a little bit of that pink. Alpha holdout. Alpha composite. Modulate. Honestly, it kind of feels like we're getting... No, maybe, you know what? It was just my eyes playing tricks on me. It looks the same. Per pixel. Apply fogging, translucency. No. Cast ray trace shadows. No. Two-sided. No. contact shadows, screen space reflections. I don't want any of this. I don't want to apply fogging. Okay, well, actually, I guess it doesn't have translucency since it's masked, so we don't need to worry about that. Group shading, group router info. What is this? Oh, reflection method none. Post-process material. Okay, so this isn't relevant because it's not a post-process material. Use light map directionality. False. All right, I'm gonna have to like mess with nodes later. I know there's a way to do this with. Actually, you know what? I think I've done it in my project. Let's look at what we did there. Because we've done sort of the same thing for the text for the Marbos. If you recall. Tower. Blueprints. Vector. Marble projectile. Marble. Knock knock, open up. All right, so this default is opaque. No, that's not correct. This is not the one we did it on. I know we've done this before. Viewer Marbo? No. Marble projectile? Oh god, did we never save it? Camera facing text. Well, now I look silly. We did something where we had text where we didn't want the post-processing to apply to it. I could have sworn it was the Marbos. And we had to do something with the material nodes where it's like, okay, don't like render it after the post-process pass. So it didn't receive that. All right, well, I guess it's not that important right now. Back to business. Hold on. Also gonna close all this extra crap. Here, make you tiny. I'm tiny. Yeah, it would be in here. We like post process, get post process. Yeah, I don't even remember. I'm not good at. I'm not a shader engineer. They see things differently with their shader eyes. But if I saturate that, there we go. No, what? What didn't that save? What? Excuse me? It's not running right now. I should be able to edit this. Hello? There we go. All right, so now if I do this, text will face us. Whee. Let's do it like so. And then we'll create one for each player. So we'll just copy this. And then you'll be, I mean, I want you to be blue, but it's not going to stand out right there, you know? I guess that's readable. Meow, cat. Player 2. You'll be, I don't know, gray like your shark? That's fine. And player 3 is here getting blown up. And they'll be, I don't know, orange. Or player 4, rather. Sort of a yellowy orange. Orange yellow. And position. And position. Okay. Great. And then finally, we have our raid boss. I could like scale this up too for funsies. Be like, wait, can I do a break here? Raid boss. And like, I would like to do. No. Oh, okay. There's no like rich text formatting here. I'll have to do another one below it. That. This will be called like Marion Veray. So we'll do that. Right, we could unpin that because we don't need it anymore. Cool. And then we can do pause. We'll go for the next shark cycle. Damn it. Come on. No, what? Oh, I hit the wrong button again. Damn it. What is wrong with me? I keep skipping past the first frame of the Hey, okay, I got it. There we go. Okay. Oh, wait, why is the text not facing me? Oh, it's because it's paused. Ah! I didn't think about that. Shit. Okay. What am I gonna do? I'll take one from like roughly this angle. That's already pretty good, but. And then I guess we'll put it back on play mode. It won't like take a few live. Yeah. You know, I guess this text isn't quite centered correctly either. No, hey, that's not what I wanted. Both of you. There we go. Okay. Do that. Then I'm gonna do an extra little screenshot like this. I'm gonna just quickly send that in chat to someone. There we go. Although I realize now that I haven't updated the name color for Mary, and it's the same. It's the same as the cheerleader. Dang it. Wait, why is that yellow? What? That is not yellow. Hold on. That is quite the way to interpret that color. I haven't done that much like color correction. I guess that's different enough. Screen that one more time. Game mode. Game mode. There we go. There we go. Taking a bunch of these from different angles. Okay. Cool. I think that's done, and then I'll go into the editing room later and mess with those. But as far as the stream is concerned, I think work on that is complete. Like I'll put it in Photoshop later, and I'll be having their little right-click menu over here that's just like, ooh, drop power up, or like spawn raiders. Oh, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I'm happy with that. That turned out pretty well. All right, we're saving all that. It is saved. Close that project. Reclaim our resources. And we're back. Back to the study. Hi. Okay. What were we gonna do next? Close this. Close this. Move this. This is too big. Cleaning up our workspace. Wow, what is that? Okay, there we go. Okay. Ooh. All right. To do. Screenshots. Done. Well, yeah, screenshots are done. Feed and redeem. Let's see. Dynamic material instances. This is pretty much done, but let's look at that. Let's dive into the code. So I'm going to turn off the fun. Disable fun. Fun. Disabled. Now, let's go into ourselves. Let's look within. Let's gaze upon our imperfections. So, with the hats, we're already doing this, where we are making a dynamic material instance instead of just changing the material. Right, we're creating a new material instance, or I think we can set it to be transient. So we're gonna try that too. And then I think I did this. Okay, I did also do this on the loadouts. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so that's actually already done. So I'm gonna check that off. Outstanding. Here, look, here's my... Actually, you know what? I'm not going to show you guys this. There's too many secrets on that screen. You'll just have to, you'll have to use your imaginations. Okay, so... Another thing I want to do, as Darvlet requested, or suggested rather, a while back, was... Boom. This should be named something different. Randomize little bird outfit. I'll change the name over here. Save that. All right, let's test that real fast. Here come the redeems. Da, 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 da. Randomize a little bird outfit. Oh, you know, it's possible to roll blank. Well, it's also possible that it's not working. Wait, is that... Oh, maybe that's what transient does. It makes it so it doesn't exist at all. No, okay, it's working for hat. All right, I screwed something up. That's okay. We'll figure it out. I want to randomize bird outfit once more. Oh, see, it's not... Okay, something's gone awry there because it should have set the hat at the very least to something else. Let's see. Oops. Head slide. Oh yeah, okay, this is it. It's my little guy. Huh. That's weird. Oh, you know what? I know what's up. Oh wow, that's okay. I'm pretty sure I know what's going on. The Twitch handler. Do I have to update the name on the Switch? I do. Oh, this sucks. Yeah. That's why. I need a more elegant way to do this. Actually, what I need to do is I need to make like a redeem handler. Right, that just takes all of this code and moves it somewhere else, and so it doesn't have to live here coupled to this Twitch handler class, because I want the WebSocket to start doing this, which I can show you guys as well. But this is silly. This should be getting all the names from the data table. Can I construct a switch from all the things? Okay, that's okay for now. Let's just punch this in. This should still work. This wants the version of the name with spaces in it, the Twitch facing name. All right, there we go. Oh, come on. Come on, I figured it out. You're supposed to work now. Come on. I'm trying to do something, please. Did I? This is why string references suck, by the way. One little typo and it's all screwed up. Animal has a little bird outfit to reward title. Let's see. Was I not getting the message at all? That's strange. Should at least show that a message was received for that. All right, well, let's try that one more time. Maybe we just weren't connected. Okay, there we go. Fuck! Oh, I didn't even need to escape. No! I goofed. Alright, so here we are in front of the TV. Waiting for the viewer cubes to descend from their position in the sky. There they are. We will...
Sip, sip, bitch.
No! I will. Okay, I will. I'll do both. Delicious. All right. So that's clearly working. Our cute little hats are working. A little bird. Why is that not working? Let's see. Outfit. Clear? Oh no, it's clear outfit, isn't it? Okay, so that worked. So that is calling the function. If I do, God, that's what a rough, what a rough set of warnings. I hate that. I will figure you out. Okay, look. So there's received event sub message. Boom. So that's what happens when we get the hat. So are we not getting the message for? Okay, no. Here we go. I'm going to stop there. So we are getting the message for it. What do we got here? Received message ID. Great. Channel customer reward. Add. Yada yada. Do points redemption. Where's the name of the redeem? Oh, this is just off screen. Randomized little bird outfit. Okay. I'll bet there's like a trailing space in here or something. No? Oh, it became unhooked when I changed. Ah! Okay. When I changed the name, it unhooked itself. Okay, well, that's stupid. All right. Okay, now it's gonna work. Bop, bop, bop. I need to check my mouth flappiness too. I don't feel like my mouth isn't flappy enough today. Maybe the light's not bright enough in here. Hold on, everyone, I'm making my mouth flappier. Suppose I should turn the lights on from murky to dim. Thank you, Darblet. That is still working. The transient checkbox is also not making it invisible. I assume that's... Thank you. I assume it's like a garbage collection thing. Like, if I have it selected the transient, it like keeps like a soft reference of it and like disposes of it better. So I do like that. I think that's a positive change. All right, fantastic. We're on track. All right, so now I can check another thing off the list. Hold on, I got a bunch of login things over here that I don't need anymore. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, okay, dynamic control instances is truly done now. So now it can be considered fixed. Oh, yeah, hey, that's a good, yeah. That works. Now, that is a good point because I think this is using its own slot, the actually redeem. What it should do is it should use one of the head slots. Oh, and that's another thing too is... So I should have multiple head equipment slots and I shouldn't necessarily assign them statically, right? It should like loop. So like if I'm wearing glasses already, right? And then this outfit comes up and the bandana uses a head slot 2, instead of the bandana always just using head slot 1 and like overriding where the glasses would be, it would check, hey, loop through all the slot, like the head equipment slots. And then if there's an empty one, use that. Otherwise, overwrite the first one. Or overwrite one of them, whatever logic we want to do there. We could do that. That probably wouldn't be too difficult to accomplish. Okay, no more fun. Now here's another interesting thing. What is doing this? Exists none trying to set property static mesh. Create dynamic material instance graph. So this is when we are setting an equip slot. So this is when we're randomizing an outfit. In the set equip slot function, I guess at this specific node over here. So for some reason, I mean, it's working correctly. I don't know why this is getting none. So we have two things that happen here, right? This is when it's time to set a new piece of equipment. What it does is it looks at the new celebrity. So where am I setting this? Okay, here. So it's being passed in. So it looks at the material. Oh, This is probably when it. Okay, I know what's happening here. And it's probably here. So I should do a validated get? So I understand why this is still working. All right, so basically what's happening is when we set a new mesh on anything, like when a new piece of equipment gets set, let's say it's a hat, we get passed in two arrays of materials or just one. Either way, that's fine. And it will try to set a random material. So if there is nothing in the like some things don't have alternate colors, like some of the cowboy hats or whatever, there's only like the black cowboy hat. If this list is empty, then it will just oh wait, is my logic dumb? Hold on. Okay, if this list is empty, then it will just get whatever material, like the default material is, and make an instance of that. If it's not empty, then it will get a random material from the list. So what's happening is it's trying to access a list, but sometimes we're not passing one in at all for slot 2, I'm pretty sure. It's not even an empty array. It's just there is no array. So it's trying to access the first index of an empty array, or of an array that doesn't exist. So that's why we're getting this. So we're going to get this for every single piece of equipment that doesn't have material slot 2. So we need to either change our logic here or ensure that we always pass in at least an empty array. The former is probably better. We just need to do this gooder. Or we can just do it here, where we can do like a validated set where, like, hey, if it's empty, if we didn't get an array here, then just make an empty one. That would be a quick and dirty fix. Let's actually look at what we're doing. So we have set equip slots. So we have a whole bunch of structs that contain our equips. These are our loadouts. And then, yeah. Okay, yeah, here we go. So you see, this is, we just don't have any. So I would have thought that it just passes along an empty array if we don't have an entry here. Also, this is why the shield material is still busted. Why is it happening? Hold on. I'm getting frustrated with the shield thing. What about that? I don't get it. Why are all the shields broken? It's like everything in this folder is broken. I don't get it. All right, we'll worry about that later. I want to get sidetracked. Let's put a breakpoint and watch this happen. So let's do it. I mean, I guess we'll do it right at the entry, right? So let's put a breakpoint here. And then we can take a look at actually what's getting passed in. Does this not happen with hats? I mean, I'm guessing this would also happen with hats. All right. So let's see what we got here. So we are getting... I mean, these look like empty lists to me. We ain't getting nothing. To watch location statistic. Okay. Okay, great. So these appear to be arrays with no items in them. So it's not a null reference. So do we just need to do... Maybe I don't understand how this flow happens, because it should only try this if we don't get here. All right, can I put a breakpoint over... When do these get executed? I guess here. I want to put a breakpoint here. Okay. So we have both of these set. Next node to be executed. So we evaluated false. So wait. Why is that false? Material slot 1 is not empty. Oh, so it is empty. Okay. No, that's correct. So it is empty. So we're just going to get the first material. Great. We set the material, and this is not where the error comes in. Wait, or is it? Did it just happen? Well, let's clear the log. Okay, branch, great. This is all fine. This is just loop stuff. This is vanilla Unreal stuff that's happening behind the scenes. Equip slot, set equip slot. Great. Next, okay. It's gonna go through. So this is the next piece of equipment. Okay. We don't need this. Data table row, set all of these. So it didn't happen that time. Oh, why is this happening so many times? Oh, wait, is this? What's happening? What's happening here? Oh, we're actually making an array here too. Let's get rid of these breakpoints. Oh, I just removed you. There we go. Okay. Randomize little bird outfit. Okay, so one execution got us 5 of these. Why? Two, three, four. Wait, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, yeah. That makes more sense. So 2 for each thing. What's happening is trying. Oh yeah, and also both of these are broken. Funny enough. So if we do like if we get cowboy outfit, we'll get 4. Or not? Oh wait, no, because I got something in my hand. Okay, so that also makes sense. Okay, so it is happening for everything twice for both of these slots. Why? Okay, so I guess I just don't I'm using the wrong nodes here. So it's still like also trying to get a random one, even though, so, I see. Okay. Then we need to rework this logic a little bit. So we'll put you over here. We'll put you, we'll stop that. We'll put you over here by yourself. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess we could just make this less confusing visually as well. So we'll do this. Put that there with that. And we'll just get another reference here. So it shouldn't even begin to evaluate this until it checks if that's empty. This is still a mess, but we made it slightly better just now. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. So we're gonna put this here. Ah, no. And again, it should only get here if that logic branch evaluates to true. So it shouldn't even try to check to get a random item. It's just checking if the list is empty here, which should be fine. That's what that node is for. It should not throw an error. All right, let's try that. Viewers, to me. We'll clear this. God, I hate this so much. Find teleport collided actor with its intersecting geometry. Failed to find the location likely due to the vector root component not being a collider component. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, that's an easy fix. Why? Why is this still happening? Set dynamic material instance. Access not optional name. Okay, well, this is optional, so that shouldn't be it. Oh, wait, is it literally... Should it... Wait, that would be. I definitely didn't type that in. That's a default value. That's crazy if that's what was happening. I feel like that might be it. Because also, like, yeah, none isn't like a C++ thing. That's what Python calls null. You don't use that in C. It'd just be called null, so it'd be accessed null. So it was literally trying to get something called none. Nope, still happening. Access none. Trying to read property, static mesh. Equip slot function. This is material. Target. Create dino. This isn't even accessing a static mesh though. Trying to read property static mesh. This node doesn't interact with a static mesh. It's interacting with only a material, which we are clearly getting since it's doing that successfully. How is this in the read property static? Where? What do you mean? It's a dynamic material instance which you can modify during gameplay. Variable is not to go. Is it select? You know, okay, hold on. Let me just try that really fast. That's probably not it, but. That one confuses me since that node doesn't interact with any static meshes at all. I don't see why you would even say that. But let's see. Okay. So we're in. That sucks. So it has to be something with that. But why? Oh, also, wait, did I get blank? Did I get a blank one that time? Okay, yeah, I did. But this is still happening once for... Huh. It's really weird that I can't, like, put a breakpoint on an error. Can I? Wait, can I run and debug? Is there like a pause on error? That would be nice, you know? I am so... I'm so mystified by this. And this wasn't happening for hats? Okay, so it's always happening 6 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So maybe I'm thinking about this wrong. We're doing it 6. We're setting these 6 slots. So it's happening once for each slot. It's not twice for each mesh. That was just a coincidence. So it's happening once for each slot. And it's getting none when trying to get the static mesh when calling this function. But why? Why this function? So, okay, I see. So it's this. This is none. Why is this none? It shouldn't be none. Clear the logs. Okay. Whoa! Wait, what's going on here? Wait. Why is it... Okay, so... Yeah, head slot. Fantastic. Why is it giving me matinee cam static mesh? That is the mesh for the camera in the editor. So head slot. Equip slot struct mesh. Okay. Does it tell us which? Yeah. But have we discovered which is not valid? Wait. What's happening here? So we don't know what mesh, what struct got passed in? What? No, stop. Huh. I don't get what's going on there. I'm gonna restart the editor. It's possible that this is like a caching thing. Maybe I did fix this. I'm leaving. How strange. All right, what's more with feeling? Okay, we're in. Why does it say matinee cam? What's going on? So it happened. So it did happen 6 times there again. Wait. Yeah, 6 times there again. I am weirded out. All right, I'm going to stare at this for a second. this one in particular. So it's some materials is not empty. If it is empty, you're going to create a dynamic material instance from optional oh dang it. Wait, why is that still on? Oh, it's because it's not part of the okay, yeah. No, I'll do it. Hold on. It'll give me a second to think while I row. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, I gotta put this up so I know how long ago. Yeah. There we go. All right. So it's not getting the mesh, but it but it clearly is setting the mesh correctly because it's setting materials on them. So why is that one not working? Did I cache the wrong thing there? How many slots do I have? Is it 6? 2 head, hands, hand, foot? Hey, what's up, Cookie? Sorry, I was rowing. We are debugging our outfit system, which is working, but we're getting a weird error. Well, not. I guess the error itself isn't weird. I just don't understand why the error is happening. So, target slot mesh component. Target slot mesh component. Are we? Okay. What if I do this? This should be identical to this. So, but clearly we are. Okay. Read the variable static mesh this component uses to render. Okay. So obviously this is getting something if we're setting the material on it and it's showing up. So instead of using this, we're gonna short circuit that and just use the branch we already have, because we know this one is working, even though these should be identical. We'll eliminate that as a factor. Why am I not animating in scene? That's weird. Why is my face not moving here? Hello? Are you okay? I'm okay over here. Actually, everything's paused in here. What's going on? I think we're connected, though. No invalid chat credentials. We had a bad start there. Hold on. Bop, 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 bop. Okay, we're back. Simulate. No, I mean, it definitely, I had pressed play. It was because the stop button doesn't even appear unless it's in play mode. So I don't know what that was. Something funky got choked up there. All right, so we're in. We'll clear the logs first. Okay, so there it is again. This error. Okay, so that was not the issue. Target slot mesh component. I am confused. But and then it like just gives us this node too. Access none, trying the read property, static mesh. So it's right here. This is failing. This is saying there is no static mesh. But there obviously is, since we are successfully setting its material 2 nodes after this. Okay. And this is happening for each. All right. Set equipment. Okay, so this whole loop is for one slot, and this just does a switch here. So this function is called once for each thing in the loadout struct. So this is just one row of it. Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that. I want you back. There we go. Maybe I was wrong. Please. Yeah. Wait, but it is. Okay, so it is happening. So it is happening. I was right initially, because we're trying to access this mesh twice, right? Wait, target mesh slot component, get material. Why is it happening 6 times? Can I try? Is there like a try get material here? Try. Get. Try. Mesh. Valid. Valid? Is valid? Question mark? Oh, there's a validated get as well. I think that's a separate node. Okay. A weird outfit. Still happening. Okay. This mesh component, obviously valid. But no valid mesh. And then we're setting material on the mesh that's not valid. What the fuck, man? Like, this is giving us a material. Hold on. What about this? Convert to validated get. That's what I was looking for. Please fix it. Otherwise, what does this node even do, you know? Also, is it gonna just fail to set the material now? Right? Okay. No errors. Okay, that's the blank one. That's fine. Okay, that fixed it. Well, why was that happening? I don't understand. You know what? I'm not going to dwell on it. We fixed it. We fixed it. We won. I'm pretty sure that this loop was happening for every slot, regardless of if there was a mesh attached. I guess. Oh, but I guess I do want that to yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I understand now. Because I'm doing this even if there's no equipment slot there, because if it's empty, I want it to set the mesh to none. And then I was never checking if the mesh was empty. So when it got here, it was trying to set the material on empty meshes, which it shouldn't have done. So this prevents that. Okay, no, that's fine. That's good. That's good. I'm happy with that. We figured it out. Another thing checked off the list. Errors found, errors fixed. All right, dope. Now, similarly, these warnings that are happening, I'm almost positive have to do with the viewer cube. JSON value type null used as array. Okay, what is trying to access an array up here? Is there seriously no way to like pause on warning? No, but it's using it's a JSON error, so I think this is code that's running in the back end. I'm gonna need to dig into their plugin code in C++, which I don't want to do right now. Also, I don't think I could legally do that and show it on stream, since I don't have license to share their code. So I will look at that later. That's not hurting anything for now, other than my state of mind. Okay, cool. Now another thing, slowdowns. We could trim some fat here. Hold on, I need to put Toady on. It's cold in here. All right, so there's a little bit of fat to trim in here in terms of visual goings-ons. So like these are all emissive, I think, and those are probably kind of expensive. But we can. Wait, can we just have certain things not lit? That's interesting. Marbo stuff, be gone. All right, so that's gone. Save that. This is first person character. I kind of want to get rid of that, but I don't want to break anything, so I'm just going to move it over here. Oop. Okay, what else can we do? So all of this geometry is currently locked. Is this stuff using nanite? Should it be using nanite? Would it hurt me or help me? Let's see here. No, simulate physics. Where's there's a little checkbox that says like use nanite somewhere. I'm just gonna search for it. No, there's disallow nanite. So are you nanited? How do we even tell? Enable. Okay, so here we go. Enable nanite. We could try. Doesn't seem like there's that many tries in here. Wait, what about? Is it just the roof? Is that why? It's because I made this big unholy conjoined static mesh, and it does. Oh, well, that might be it. There's a bunch of overlapping surfaces on this because I just clubbed it together. Maybe I could try that. I doubt it's gonna be like a magic fix if I just nanite this one thing. Normal precision. I mean, we'll try it. I like to apply level of detail attention. Yes. Could. I'm not going to see any drastic. Oh, I see. Oh, wait. What? I thought I turned that off. I see. That's only. I need to look more into like dynamic level and asset loading, because not all this stuff needs to be loaded at all times. I know, bud. Like the Marbo track should only be there if we're using it, you know. Or I could have a separate track that we just load in as needed, right? Like all this area is just empty by default, and then I have different like things that can be loaded in and occupy these areas so that they're just not in memory. Look here. No, go look at it. Look at it! Nanite. Civil nanite. Level up detail. Level blueprint. Yeah, let's open level. So all of these have their own level blueprint as well? Or no, this is just the one level blueprint. Oh, no, they do all have their own level blueprint. Which makes sense. And then here's the persistent level. So here's like the parent one. Or is it here? Open level blueprint. Where am I loading these? Sub levels. Yeah, I see. Okay, that's a bigger topic as well. Sorry, I'm sort of just going down the list of things that I can do low-hanging fruit on stream. You know, let's go. Okay. Lock. Save. Lock. Lock. Lock it down. Lock. But now if I do it, it's gonna come back. Yeah. It's frustrating. I want them to okay. I want them to not be loaded. So push could not be completed because the level is locked. I see. Push control defaults. There is a way to tell it. There's like a menu that tells it what to load. Have you ever recommended 3D Tutor? Have you wait? Have you ever recommended 3D Tutor? For some reason the name's in my head and I don't remember why. Maybe it sounds kind of familiar. Their YouTube channel? Or 3D Tutor, they have a Gumroad thing. It's very possible I've looked at some of their stuff. Blender Unreal tutorials. I probably have done like seen some of their is it 3D Tutor or 3D Tutor? Like the Tudors, like the noble house. Yeah, it looks vaguely familiar, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know it well enough to have probably made their recommendation. It's possible I mentioned them. Like, they've got a lot of content. It's worth looking at. Why am I having someone having so much trouble remembering what this is? There's a dialogue that shows which of these need to be loaded. Some random lessons the other day from them. Yeah, I think they've showed up a few times when I was like looking for tutorials for specific things. I just can't remember if I've ever used them specifically. Full streaming method. Blueprint always loaded. Ah, this is what I was thinking. So if I do that, then it won't be loaded by default, right? Yes. Okay, cool. So now I can access stuff in the level blueprint instead, which I won't be able to do at runtime. What I could do is be like, oh, you know, when it begins, load, let's see, levels. Can I get levels? Get level. Level. There's a way I can get a reference to level. Load level instance by name. All right. So level name, what's it called? L Marmo study. Or rather, L underscore Marbo underscore study. L Marbo study. Boom, level instance by name. And I can choose where it's loaded to. Okay, cool. So this is just a test. So when we begin play, let's load that level as well at the default position. And this will tell us whether or not we did it successfully. Okay, that's interesting. Try that. So if I hit this play button and it works, these should remain here. Oh, there we go. Okay. I'm learning. Yeah, dynamically loading things in and out is going to be probably pretty huge for the performance of all of this. Now, turn that off and lock it. The next order of business is to see whether I should nanite all of these things, right? Actually, let's take a benchmark. Show FPS. Here we are at a smooth 60. Actually, that's already pretty good. Let's crank it up. All right, that's less good. We're dipping into the 40s. We can look at our trace. Our very good friend Boom reminded us where this button is. Current session. Where's the current session? Where is that button? Entry server insights. Current session browser. Okay, hold on. Session browser. No, I want the current session. Open live session. There it is. All right, nice. So what's taking the most? Yeah, see, we're dipping into the 20s. Jeez. Unaccounted. Why? Why does it always say unaccounted? Looks like it's post-processing. Temporal super resolution. Interesting. Am I super scaling without realizing it? That's one of the big things. Post-processing as a whole. So it's depth of field is taking basically nothing. The temporal super resolution, is that what's hurting me? If I just do there's post-processing turned off entirely. That still didn't seem to help very much. Also, what's going on here? It does not like being that close to this GIF. If I delete it entirely. Okay, no change. Is there a way to turn off super scaling? I would have thought that would be in here. Super. Super. Temporal. Resolute. No. Okay. Maybe it's not the post-process volume. It's just post-processing as a concept in general. So it's not this that's the culprit. There's like graphic settings that I haven't tuned correctly. Engine scalability settings. It's something that's not in here. We test your system and try to find the most suitable settings. Sure, test me. Oh, jeez. You good? Am I still being tested? Okay. Items shouldn't be an issue until loading this. Wait. Items shouldn't be an issue until loading into the scene, correct? Like a scene has 1,000 items at the ready to load. It should be minimal to no impact until it's actually. You mean until the scene is actually loaded, or the items are actually loaded? I mean, in both scenarios, yeah, things that are not loaded yet should not be performance impact. But there's also dependent, like, it depends, like, is there a hard reference to them already loaded? Because that will be taking up memory. But even if it's taking up RAM, it wouldn't be like a GPU problem. So this is like a GPU usage thing. So something in here is really expensive. And apparently most of that is coming from the post-process pass, but not necessarily from things in this post-processing volume. So this is another thing I need to look at. Honestly, this is probably my highest priority right now. It's fixing the perf. I'll close that. I'll look at the live session again. Yeah, because we have a bunch of frames here that are like... these huge spikes. Why is it unaccounted? That's frustrating. The temporal super resolution. Okay. And then also I want this, I don't know why it's showing me other frames. I want to look at this frame. Shadow depths, post-processing, render deferred lighting. Nanite visual buffer is there, but it seems like a smaller concern. I'm selecting a specific frame. Why do you keep updating? Why do you even, if you're gonna just show me whatever is current, why do you need me to click on anything at all? I see it's showing this range. Please stop that. Okay. Okay. Cool. On display. I don't want that. All right. Well, optimizations need to be made. I'm going to do a little bit more homework on that. For now, let's just turn things down again. We don't need to warm the cat quite so much. It's not winter anymore. He is happy up there though. Hey, buddy. Buddy. You're my boy. Okay. Back over here. Fix the G-darn log JSON error. No, we'll do that later. Redeem manager. Okay. I might call it there for now. I know we've only gone 3 hours. Got a decent amount of stuff done. Getting those errors solved was nice. But I'm also just tired. So I'm going to take a little break and then come back and do more work later. And that's just how it be right now. Sorry. So let's find someone to go say hello to. Whomst? Oh, you know what? We can raid Zuchi. We haven't had the opportunity to do that in a while. Let's raid our very good friend Zuchi Radio. Oh wait. Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. They're playing Final Fantasy 14. And they're fishing. Ah. Everyone get ready to unwind with some fantasy fishing content. Peaceful time. I'm going to do a little homework tonight and then be back tomorrow. Oh, with a vengeance. Oh, I gotta celebrate my 3-month sub anniversary while I'm there too, I guess. Woo-hoo-hoo. Oh, shit. Whoops.